Anime review. Ding! Nera of the Iron Fortress review. Myths of the Industrial Revolution, when horrifying creatures emerged from a mysterious virus ripping through the fleshes of the humans to sate their never-ending appetite. The only way to kill these beings, known as Kabaneri, is to destroy their steel-coated hearts. However, if bitten by one of these monsters, the victim is doomed to a fate worse than death. As the fallen rise once more to join the ranks of their fellow undead, only the most fortified of the civilians and civilization has survived this turmoil, as is the case with the island of Himono, where mankind has created a massive wall to protect themselves from the endless horde of Kanbei. The only way to defeat these giant fortresses is via heavily armored trains, which are served and built by young men such as Ikome, having created a deadly weapon that he believes will easily pierce through the hearts of Kaban. Imoke eagerly awaits the day he will be able to fight using his new invention. Little did he know, however, that his chance will come much sooner than he expected. It has about 12 episodes. It premiered April 8th, 2016 to July 1st, 2016. It has a sequel, and it has a Kinoji no Kinarain Himari Minako. It is action, horror, supernatural, drama, and fantasy. Each episode is 20 minutes per episode, and it's rated R through 17 plus for violence and profanity, because you think about it, you have zombies, industrial age, in the Japan show and era. It's not going to be for kids, definitely not kids. Plus it does give off like that steampunk vibe, which I love a lot. But let's get down to the important details of what I thought about this anime. I thought the story was really strong. Even though it is a mix between the middle of the Industrial Revolution and gives off a combined contrast theme of steampunk, and also being protected by a wall, it kind of gave me a like Attack on Titan vibe. Just mine, not the giant titans that are eating people. So it's just like zombie vibe people, where the hearts are very glowy, and the hearts in a case of iron only defeat them is able to literally pierce the heart. And I think also when you have zombies terrorizing this Japan-like land, where you have like huge trains that are built like tanks, for the only means to transport, communicate, and deal with any type of fortification for the people and whatever left the civilization, it's kind of cool. I think it does give off the same plot system as Attack on Titan, with the mankind struggling to survive with these new enemies, and they're not knowing when their last breath will be awaiting them by the death's door. And then also you have the despair and zombies, kind of nothing new for the anime series, but it's also very tame, especially when you change the whole anatomy and structure of zombies, especially like their flaws, their weaknesses, and the capability of it. I think it does a really good job. And going more into the story aspect of it, I think what gives Kinobane of Iron Fortress a very special twist to it, I'll give too much away, it does tackle the whole industrial revolutions with the trains, the engineering, the weapons, and, you know, the main characters themselves, which you see that the protagonist himself plays a big part in this anime, in only being short 12 episodes, which I think they did a very good job. I really wish that they had another season to this, because it really does have a really good, strong storyline, good art style. The art style is lovely. It's fantastic, and the animation fight scenes are spot on. Like each time they are killing a Kanbane, if I'm pronouncing that correctly without butchering it, and the scenes are fluid. The animation and visuals are visually stunning. The voice actors do a really good job of portraying their characters. And I think also you have, you know, your main villains, and you also have beings with, you know, not getting too much interesting, that will play a huge part in killing these Kanbei as well, along with the civilization they're having being torn between two sides here, and their views on morals and everything else, and like what means to be human. On the other hand, between like the animation is very bright, it's very eye-catching. The animation is very fluid and smooth. I think also the soundtrack does a good job with playing its part in the background during certain scenes of the anime. And despite the whole zombie with the mix of steampunk and industrial revolution, it does a good job keeping the simple survival story of humanity and the transition between fight or flight and zombies and industrialism, if that makes sense. I think there are a lot of ways to have all these characters and supporting cast, and they could easily be lost in the story and completely as a whole in the anime. But they did a good job of fleshing all the characters out, and I think they did a good job with like make sure they got to that point. But let me know what you think of this anime and comment down below. Give this video a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Until then, bye!